I'll just come back. I've got some other jobs that I've got on the go. I'll come back to you. Hi and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. Now what I'm going to do is I'm making some jewellery. I've got just here, you won't be able to see them. I've got 2 acetate sheets, okay. Here I've got some mould putty here, so I'm going to make a mould. These are the jewellery pieces, just move that aside, that I have twisted and turned. So I just want some other pieces that I'm going to make moulds with. Now I won't get a mould that's exactly the same as this one because you can't make it high enough and have these holes in it, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I've got a few, so I'm hoping that these I can make some different sorts of shapes though. I'll just slide them aside for a minute. Put them over there. So what they were, for instance, was this one here, was these 2, okay, and I cut them and put them together. When now you can see me do that on another video with this necklace that I'm going to put together, okay. And the one before, I think I called it Tropical Sunset. I've done the same sort of thing on that one as well. So just I like to make some unusual stuff. Everybody else makes the regular stuff. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. Now this is skin safe apparently, it says on the jar. Come on, get it out. Yeah, maybe I'll do only 6. I'll do 100 grams. We'll see how far that goes. $101, close enough. So I'm just going to stick that on these acetate sheets. Do not put this sort of stuff on your silicone sheets or your silicone moulds, because silicone sticks to silicone, and that's what we're making. Okay, good as. Just get that out of the road somewhere over there. Now, what you need to do is roll this all together. I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew here with this amount of stuff. I need to put the lids back on. I'm just trying to remember where I bought this. It was out of one of the Australian companies. I have made a mould once before, and I think I've put the link on that one. I'll try to look it up and put it in the link. So this will take a little while, because what I'm going to have to do is blend these together so until they're both the same colour. So that doesn't mean it's blue and white, it's got to be blue all over. So I'm just using this, so just so you can see what I'm doing, and I'll come back when I've finished it. Okay, so it's in between the 2 sheets, and I've just got my rolling pin here. I'm not exactly sure how thick I'm going to need this, so I might be a couple of goes at it. We'll see. these knives always disappear too. What's that bubble? Oh, am I getting bubbles? Just give that another shot. I don't want marks on it. I'll have to roll that again. See what's on the other side. Okay, so I don't know if I've got enough depth there for what I want to do. Can I zoom you in a little bit? So I'm just trying to work out which way around, because if I push too hard they're going to go through the other side, which I don't want it to do, but I should be able to just lift it up. Yep, that's right, and look underneath. So you can see that this is not going to come, this mold that I'm making, this is not going to come up and over, but I need to make sure that all the pieces are going to meet together. Alright, let's, don't know which way around. Try this way. I'm looking for the side that needs the least amount of depth. But I need to make sure that this centerpiece here is going to join as well. And it's not going to come out as two separate pieces. So I've made some really odd shapes here. I should have put that a bit closer that way. I'm right on the edge. Now, what I'm going to do, just put that over there. I just want to look at the bottom, if I can, by doing that. And I just want to make sure that I've got something there. It's this one here. I could see it. So, just try and lift this up a little bit. Can you see that I have gone through to the bottom here? Well, we can't have that going on. That doesn't make a very good mould. So I'm going to do this. So what would happen is the resin would just pour straight through. How am I going to... Oh, that's picky. It's silicone. You can't put silicone on silicone. So this is not going to be really good now. How am I going to flatten it out? I need something smooth and small. Smooth and small. But no, this will not make it any better. Bear with me for a second. Okay. I'm just lifting it up. This is not going to be very good, this one. Very disappointing. Yeah, because I need to roll that more in there, but it's all a bit late. Without pulling it all out and doing it again. What's my time on that? I think it's... Open time, 15 minutes. I might just have to leave it. Bugger. Or unless I do this. That. And that. Like that. Try and make this a bit thicker, this one. At the way of the deck. Okay, is that going to fit on there? Not quite. And I can still fit this one in here. Now I'm just going to do the same thing. I just want to lift up, make sure I haven't gone through the other side with any of them. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but let's check. Nope, they're all good. Okay, so all we have to do now is give this a couple of hours. It'll be tomorrow for me. And then I'm going to have all these really odd shaped moulds for making my jewellery with. Well, sounds good in theory, but we'll have to pour and see what happens. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I've started pouring some of these out, and I'll get the rest out, and I'll show you what I've done wrong. So, because I couldn't help myself and I kept playing with things, what I'm going to have to do is mix up a little bit more, because I don't know if you can see that I have made a couple of bits really, really thin. This part here is super thin. This part here actually goes through. I'm going to turn it over. It's really hard to see. Just here. Now, these are the things you have to look for when you've made your moulds. I just got it. I couldn't help myself. Kept playing with it. I just left it alone. Just here. Here. So what I'll have to do is mix up some more and go through and rub it on the back. Otherwise they're all going to leak on me. Now there's a couple that are just going to be separate. It will be two pieces. This one here, which I made from that. So as you can see, it's like a bit of an L sort of a shape here, but they don't join across here. So that's two pieces. The same where I've pushed this one in. Here and here, they don't join. Two pieces. Have I done it on this one as well, I think? Yep, here. So that's not going to join, and if like you filled it right to the very, very top, that part there will be like super thin. Where else have I done it? That's going to be two pieces. I think that's it for mistakes. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Right, so I'm going to mix up a bit more of our mould putty, which I still haven't found where I bought it from, and fix the base. Okay. It's never right. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, what I've done here, I'll just zoom out a bit, is I've made up another small piece of the putty, okay, this putty, and because I've kept playing with this, I poked holes through it. They're very fine, so that's why I couldn't see them when I lifted it up, because they're really hard to quite see, but it's no good if you've got leaky things. So I've kind of roughly made something that's going to fit here. It's not perfect, but my coffee's flipping around over there. Let's just get over here. So in theory, now, this should, in a couple of hours, be usable. I'm just kind of making it a bit even. I was going to just like try and put little pieces on, and then I thought, well, that won't sit flat. You won't have a level surface. As it is, I don't think I've got a real level one. I can see that it's bowed here. I can see it popped up there. Yeah. Don't have to be a detective on that bit there. So I'm just using the back of the knife here to take off these edges. Just, I don't know, trying to make it look a bit tidy. Anyway, we'll be able to see in a few hours. I'll mix up some resin and just see how it pours. So if I get a level out, it's not level. So the bottom of it will be level, in theory, but it's this, where I've pushed the pieces down, it's bowed here. Okay, no better for next time. We all learn by our mistakes. Well, I do anyway, hopefully. Okay, I'll come back. Okay, so we're going to see how well my mould has worked and see if we can use it for jewellery pieces. I feel confident, but we'll see what happens. Now, I also want to make a few bits and pieces here for wiring. So we're going to do a few how to wire jewellery videos up. So I'm going to use these cabochons, see how we go. Now, just so you know, I have got here a tote bag. That's a beigey sort of a colour. 2 pockets in the front. They come with zippers inside, lined, pocket inside for whatever you need to put your phone in or whatever you want to do. And so this is going to be my September giveaway competition. Okay, all you have to do is one, got a couple dirty marks on this because I've just brought it in here. One is you need to subscribe, and in the comments just write tote bag, and this way you can go in the draw for the tote bag. Now, what I can also do is put a photo on here. I've got a whole heap of SGV files that I can use on my Cricut machine. So I can put dog type pictures on there, sayings. I've just got that many that I don't even know what I've got. So you just need to tell me what you would like on the front of your bag, if anything, and what colour. Right, well, let's put that away. So I have got some resin. It's a lovely day here, but it's still cold inside. So I've got my resin sitting in some warm water here off to my left hand side. So I'll stir that up and I'll come back. Okay, I've just moved the other mould out of the road for a second. So these are all art tree creations. Black Man Black, Iceland White, Miracle Plum that I'm using there. And then I've got a little bit of Cayenne Gold. And I do have 2 other colours just sitting to the side in case I need them. But what I wanted to do is just put that right over there for a minute. Paper. Oh, get over there. Oh my God, I've got, this is just a clean mat down this morning. I've got stuff all over it already. I haven't even poured anything yet. Okay, I just want to get these out of here so I can use them. Just make sure you've always mixed your colour in. I have been guilty of not doing that properly a couple of times. Especially if it's stuff that starts to get thick fast. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Get that out of the road as well. So what I'm hoping here is I get a bit of a dragon scale effect. So a little bit of black. A little bit of gold. little bit of white. A little bit of black. So I'm not actually measuring this and it's not quite in the middle. I'll put the gold over there. A little bit of gold. A little dash of white. I'm not sure if I should let that sit for a minute. I might do that. We'll come back. Okay, on this one, a little bit of red or plum. A little bit of gold. White. Black. Red. And we'll see what happens. So I might just slide this aside because I can always come back and use whatever's left over on here. This is the best of using boards. You can just do this. Another board. Well, I'm just looking. The black, white, gold one seems to be working. I'm just hoping that I haven't made too much clear in the centre. Looks like it needs something dropped in there. Okay. I don't know if I've put enough red in there. It's looking a bit transparent. I might just let that push itself around. Right, well that one meets up. There's the gold. But keep in mind, I have those other gold and black, not gold, so they're red, black and some white pieces still to go, and this is running into the next one. So I've overfilled it. Thank heavens, the guy next door has finished mowing. I wanted to do a video outside, but he was, it takes him a week to mow. Oh my god, he's got a block that's only a quarter of the size of our block. He's got a rider mower, so it takes us 45 minutes to mow our block. Sometimes less, it's not very long. It takes him hours. It drives me insane. So I don't know what's going to happen here with this piece. It'll be definitely different. Wasn't meant to float, but now that it's in there, be a little bit of tidying up on some of these pieces, I can see. So this is kind of like a test run. I just want to see how they come out and what I can actually do with them. So it's no good making shapes if you can't use them. Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to use them. There's not much stops me. I might make those both black. I took my dogs to the park this morning. Normally I have no issues with them. Oh, the centre of that's closing, thank God for that. I'm looking off what's going on the other side of me. And for some reason, Millie decided that it was a really good day to run away. Not once, twice, but 3 times that I had to go and get her back. And then, on the 4th time, she decided that it would be good to take the other dogs, and they went underneath the gate from the park, and then run up the road with me chasing them. Now, when you've got 4 dogs, you've got to stop, put them on leads, then try to get them back to the car so you can continue on looking for the other ones that have been naughty. So 2 were easy to get back because they're scaredy cats. But no, Millie and Max, they just had to go further afield. Ended up in the industrial area. With locked gates, so of course I couldn't get in, so I'm trying to coax him to come back to the gate so they could get back under it. So they were all going out for adoption this morning. So I didn't get all my steps in. I'm not going to try and do that one. I think it's just too shallow. Just here. and I can't, I don't know if you can see this, there's a paddle pop stick so I can point it out. This part here is sitting up too high, so if I tried to fill that, that would just run straight back down, then this would run over like that piece there has. And I don't know if I can get another drip in there or not, or do I just leave it, because then I'm going to have it running over. I'll leave it. So, okay, I'll show you what's going on with this other one now. Just move me baby wipes. And I've got another board sitting over here, which I'm just going to move. And then I'm going to slide this over the road as well. And slide this one back. That one can go over there. And this one can come back here. So, see how these have closed right up? Can I bring you down? Oh, yep. So these have closed. This one's not quite closed yet, but like hopefully this has given me a nice effect that I can work with. So, let's do a couple more. Do we want to go round, oval, or what do we want to do? We'll go here first. Starting to get a bit thick. Black. I'll just get a clean baby wipe. I don't know what's going to happen with the red. Clear. Oh, I made that a bit crooked then. I haven't done a heart type pendant for a very long time. Starting to get to the bottom. I would like another bit of black in there if I can get it off out of here. Oh, I should be able to. Can you see that these are moving? Continually closing in, and these are starting to move. I don't know what they're going to look like when we take them out, but hopefully I've got something I can work with. Okay, the little bits that I've got left, I'm just going to play around with here, and we have to wait for this all to cure, so I'll come back to you tomorrow from this one. Okay, time to get these all out of the mould. I was a bit impatient, already had to pull some out. So, on these ones here that I was hoping to get this sort of design on, okay, I've got one that worked. I don't know, I'm just... Now these were done at the same time. Don't know. So obviously it doesn't like the black going down first. So that's the back of that one. So these, or I've used too much black. So these are just black. Then these, the back side on these is beautiful. Like, look at that. That's lovely. And the back doesn't even resemble the front here. I don't know. So that one I will be able to use in some wire wrapping. That one I might get away with. It is a little bit different. So it has some gold and grey and a little bit of white on the edges. I don't know, maybe if I put a bit of a sticker or something on there, don't know, I'll think about it. Now these are just black. Don't know. Okay, the hearts. So this side is lovely. The front, it's just basically white with a little bit of grey in it. Right. Then these two come out. Again, the backs are nice. The front's white, basically white. These two kind of worked. So these will make earrings. That's the back. That's the front. So yeah, I can make earrings out of those two. I can do a pendant with that one. These, I can just make little earrings with them. Just basic stuff, so I can use those. These ones I can add with something else. So, I don't know, maybe that. The hearts and these little bits. I'll show you what I mean. We are going to do another video. So I kind of do that sort of thing. Put these together. Yeah, that'll work. These little red ones, whoop, come back. They're kind of a different colour to the other red, so I can't use those there, but I could just use them as, because they've got a bit of pattern in them. I don't know if you can see it. I could use them as studs. Same with these little gold ones. These are some that I just kept playing around with. Can use those as little studs. Can probably use these as studs as well. Again, the backs are pretty. Fronts, yep, very ordinary. Right, okay. So all of these didn't work. I don't know what went on. But I can use them to make bits of jewellery with. I'll just put them all there. Then I started pulling these out, so I don't like that one at all. It's matte. This part was too thin. Yeah, it looks terrible. I'm just going to throw that in the bin. I know somebody's going to tell me that you can keep them and use them as fill. I've got buckets of stuff I can use as fill. So that's a black and gold piece that I can probably use in with something. This one here kind of reminds me of a guitar. They're very soft. And they've been, like all of these are cured really well. But they are a bit bigger. But even the thinner ones, they're solid. These are thin. I don't know. But I'll just leave them for a bit longer, because this could go into a necklace. Same with this one. Still bendy. Yep, that could go into a necklace as well. But they're matte, which is really... Yep, that's matte too. And I use resin to press in, so I don't know. Overall, it's very disappointing. Could use these bits for something. And some resin. I like those little white bits. So, overall, I'm not keen on any of it much. Oh, I like this and these two. So there's a few bits and pieces that I can use, and I don't know why. When I used this before, they all come out glossy. Yep. Anyway, they didn't this time. Maybe when I was using the pieces, they weren't as shiny as they should have been. Don't know. Anyway, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Now I am going to do another jewellery video. I've got a few other things I've got to do first, and then we're going to put some earrings together and some bracelets, and we're going to do some wiring. So maybe I can put something on that to pick it up a bit, even if I do a little paint work on it. Anyway, we'll be back on that, and I'll talk to all you guys later. Bye for now.